baby ain't together.
See, I said don't ask about nobody in particular.
Let me think. What you doing right now?
No, you're done. I'm gonna answer the question because people just, time tells everything. Some people just outgrow each other. I knew that story before the day it happened. I knew about it. Like, that's the thing. Social media, they always like a week, 2 weeks behind on the stuff I already know. Like, everything that has ever came about on social media before it hits the media is something me and him been talked about. Like, it's crazy, but this is my life. Like, imagine if I didn't know that happened before the story broke. I would have been like, what the? But I'm glad I do find out, and I have sources out there who don't play about me. And like I told baby, how you gonna do that to Miss Chanel herself? Like, you don't think I'm gonna find out about that? Like, I spend bank in Chanel on a weekly. Like, this is what I do. Come on now. You ain't think that was gonna
Wait, so you knew about it? You knew about it before we did?
Oh yeah, I've been knew about it. I knew about it way before y'all did. I was waiting on somebody to say something.
Okay, but you didn't care? I mean, so clearly you don't care that he's moved on, but you just want to know before the news knows.
Yeah, I mean, no, it's not that I want to know. It just comes to me. This stuff falls in my lap. I don't care what he got going on. I don't care that he was in New York dropping a bag. Like, that don't got nothing to do with me. But it did cross my path. So now that it crossed my path, I'm going to hit him up like.
Hello everyone, it's your sister Roland, and all I need is a few minutes to discuss the two videos that we previously saw. The first one was a live that was done by Jada Shees. This was done maybe like the beginning of December, and the second one was an interview she did with Jason Lee of Hollywood Unlocked, and that released I think about 3 days ago. I'm not sure exactly when they recorded that, but anyway, the first one, she was explaining why her and Lil Baby, whose name is Dominique Armani Jones, is not together, is because they outgrew each other. The second one was her basically saying that she knew about him going to New York and spending a lot of money on Saweetie. You know, we already talked about Saweetie in one of the previous videos about her performance, but we wasn't talking about her performance. We were just talking about pretty privilege. So she was saying that she has people that, you know, don't play about her, and it's not that she looks for stuff like this. It's not like she's checking on him, but they always fall in her lap. But this is the thing I say: if you're not with someone, what they do shouldn't concern you. What they do shouldn't bother you, because she has people that's telling, it's like maybe informants telling her whether she put them out there or she didn't. But if you don't care about somebody, if what they do does not concern you, even if you have people that's coming and telling you, hey, you know, this is what this person is doing, this is what this person is doing, before the person even say something, you know, I don't want to hear this. You don't sit and listen, because it's going to cause some type of emotion inside you, whether jealousy, anger, sadness, envy. It's going to, because you heard it. If you didn't hear it, you would have been fine. And how will you ever get what's for you if you keep on looking back? If you are staying in the past? That is your past. Even though you guys have a child together, but you guys are not together because obviously it didn't work out. Not sure if they're going to get back together. But if you want to move on, you can't keep on looking in the past. And if this is what you're doing, you're not with somebody, but you are checking up on them, whether you have people doing it for you or you doing it. Some people like make fake pages, always checking up on the person, always calling people to see what they're doing. You still care. You still in a way, and that's turning into obsession. That's not even love. That's turning into obsession. You're obsessed with the person at this point. And then you will never see what is truly for you, the person who's truly for you, because of course, you're looking back at a person who has already moved on. So this is not only for her, but us all who keep on looking back in certain relationship. Another lesson to be seen in this situation is when you have been in a long-term relationship and it ends, if you have the opportunity where you and the person, before you break up, you sit and down and the person say, this is why we're breaking up, or the person say, yeah, this is why it's not working out. Those things you are supposed to take into consideration and to work on yourself. Don't go run into another relationship, because you're going to run into another relationship and you never work on yourself, and you're going to get the same result. So whatever, unless the person is gaslighting, deflecting, some stuff, yeah, this is how you're petty, you like to argue, you're a cheater, you're a liar, your words never match with your actions, never match with your words. You know who you are. Some stuff the person might be adding, exaggerating stuff, but So when you have that sit down, you go back and then you get new knowledge, whether it's whatever it is that caused you to break up. You get new knowledge on that, how to be a better person, how to better yourself. Because if you don't, you're going to make the same mistake. And if you and that person end up getting back together and you have not worked on yourself, you have not changed your ways, it's going to be the same thing. And then each time you get back together, it's going to be worse, because you never made any changes. You never made a step forward. It's just like you were standing still. And what really got me is when she said, you're going to do this to Miss Chanel herself. So it really shows that, hey, you care. And then some people, when you do stuff like that, when you hear they're doing certain stuff and then you call them up or you email them or you text them and you let them know, oh, I heard you've been doing this. You're giving them more power. The person who care, and most of the time, the person who care most, that's the one who gets hurt the most. Because if that person on the other end, they could use that to their advantage to always do stuff to get at you, because you're always reacting, you're always showing that you care. Some stuff, if you're not with the person, that has nothing to do with you. I'm moving on. I'm getting ready for what I have, what God has for me, what is coming my way. And then you have to move strategically, especially if you have children. You can't jump in get out of one relationship and jump in another relationship. It doesn't work like that. It's not supposed to work like people do it, of course, because people can do whatever they want, but it's not supposed to be that way. You're supposed to take your time and work on yourself. So hopefully she takes her time and work on herself. I don't know if she's going to get back with little baby, because they do have a child together. Not all the time you have a kid with the other person, you should try to work it out, just because sometimes it was never meant to be in the first place. But if that's what she chooses to do, hopefully both of them work on themselves and then they can have a better relationship. Or she can work on herself, you can work on yourself, I can work on myself, and we find the one that is for us, or the one that's compatible with us, that's gonna take the journey of life with us. It's not gonna always be perfect, but at least we're willing to work together. So that's all I had to say on this situation. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.